Should be live now.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Live stream! Live stream! Yeah! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to What the Fact Live Thursday. We missed last week due to inclement weather. Was that it?
And back problems.
Yeah, that was it. Inclement weather and Dylan's back was effed.
Yes.
So welcome back to FAQ. This week we're going to be looking at, well, let's start over. Weekly question and answer show. You ask us some questions, we give you an answer. We also look at some pedals and shit like that.
Yes.
What else? What else are we doing?
I'll move that in a minute and get the chat. We are going to take a look at, it's mainly conversation with you guys, but we are going to be taking a look at the new chorus from Earthquaker, which is the Aurelius.
Is the Marcus?
No, it's like his
Marcus
second
Aurelius?
cousin, like same family, but
Marcus Aurelius? Aurelius?
this one won't lead to the death of like 20 emperors. And then the other one we've got would be the new Lizard Queen from
Lizard.
the Lizard Queen from it's a collaboration obviously from JHS and Electro Harmonics, but we're going to be mainly doing just the electro version because the JHS one, like the big box one, that was a limited run, which we actually did get to play. We had a customer that bought one, so we were able to play that before it left, which was pretty cool. And I got to say, it's kind of funny. It reminds me of the Demogorgon. I mean, I know I'm biased with the Demogorgon, but it reminds me of a Demogorgon with a blend.
People knew we had good shit.
Yeah. Well, we got good taste.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right, now that we're kind of up and running, let me go ahead and switch over so that I can get the monitor back over here where we need it. And
then we could see the chatty bits.
Exactly.
So, while Dylan is working his producer magic over there doing that stuff, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update on the building situation. So, after going round and round, round and round, round and round. Is that round and round?
That was part of it. That was round and round-ish. There it is.
Yeah, so, after going round and round with the building department over a bunch of shit, we finally got our permits to start the work on the driveway. We got that yesterday. So, we're in the process of getting the concrete guys in, and hopefully we'll get stuff started maybe within the next week or so. So, super fucking excited.
Yes, finally, a huge step forward.
Huge
step.
Huge tracts of land. So, super excited about that because, we can... Oh, geez, sorry, Zig.
Oh, sorry.
He's right underneath the cord.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
And then...
And I'm on... Gee, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Everything's on the cord.
Anyway, so permits, things are going to happen. Hopefully, who knows if things can fall... There's still some stuff that has to happen. So we need concrete. Once we're done with the concrete and that's done, we need to call in our final inspections to get our certificate of occupancy. That shouldn't be that hard because all the departments have already signed off.
This should just be the final check, hopefully.
Yeah, it should be just the final.
Like all your other shit is in order, so hopefully that's
Yes, all the shit that needed to be checked off is checked off, and I'm just here to check off the check.
The checking off of the checkoffs.
Yes.
Not to be, not like the pilot checkoff, but
right.
Yeah.
Or Jack.
Yeah.
No, that's Jack. That's a different guy.
Yeah.
So super fucking excited.
Yeah.
Like after.
Yeah, finally.
Literally at the end of this month, it's going to be 2 years.
Since the start of the whole thing.
That we've had this building. So if it works, we could get in here by June 1st, if not soon after. Maybe like June 7th or 15th, something like that. And then we are going to see what we can do to do a grand opening. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in here, get settled a bit. So let's say we get in here by June 1st. I'm hoping that we could do a grand opening maybe July 15th.
Yeah, I mean, I think, do like a, Christmas in July kind of thing. Maybe not right on the 4th because that'd be too.
Well, 4th would be great. 4th of July weekend would be great. The problem is people go away for that weekend.
Well, that's what I mean. That's already, people are already spoken for in terms of time. And that's usually, especially around here, that's a huge camping weekend, too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so So maybe like the 15th of July. So I got some ideas for the grand opening. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a sale, number one, because we're going to move a bunch of stuff and realize that we got a bunch of extra shit we don't need, or it's just
it's
extra
things that's been kind of hanging around,
or that's just been hanging around. So we're going to do some sales and blow out some gear.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that, and then I was thinking we just do like maybe we have some free. I don't know. We're going to have a guitar barbecue.
Yeah.
So maybe a guitar barbecue, and if we only knew a guy that made really good barbecue, maybe
perfect
we could
world.
Maybe we could figure out something there. And if we knew anybody that owned a brewery, maybe he could help us with some stuff too.
Yeah.
They're not watching. We're not. Yeah, they're not watching right now. But we'll make those phone calls once we know.
I think
what's
Joy's
going on.
watching though. She's at least in that crowd.
Yeah, Joy knows probably what's going on. So I got to reach out to Jim Jam.
Yes.
And see
of the Jimmies.
Yes, and we'll see what happens with if he could do something, help us out. Maybe Chris from Odyssey will help us out with some beer. So we'll see.
Yeah, it'd be cool to have a Flipside flavor.
We could do a beer thing, and then maybe we have a tent out front. Maybe we have some bands playing. I don't know, because I am not asking for fucking permission for shit anymore from the city of Denver. I don't care. We're just doing a thing.
Well, we're in a good spot. We can make enough noise over here. I don't think anybody's going to object if it's at a good time.
As long as it's during
the
day.
Especially we met neighborhood dude, and obviously he seems really happy that we're over here. Which it was interesting. For anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, we did end up meeting. It was not the neighborhood association, or was it? Was that what was?
Oh yeah. They're right across the river.
Yeah, so we're basically right across the river from like a really big older neighborhood in this part of town. And we ended up meeting him, and they were really happy we were over here, which was good because that was something. I mean, not that we're gonna make so much noise that the neighborhood's gonna complain, but it's good to know that a musician is the head of the board or whatever. Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's like
so
that was
not
good.
Gonna get pissed. Well, I think if we do a grand opening, we do it on a Sunday.
Yeah.
That way we could come in, we could open up a little early, we could do a whole thing. We could have some people play music. We could play if we want. Yeah. I don't know exactly what this is gonna look like.
Yeah, we could do one part performance, one part open jam, or kind of bookend it or something.
One part performance, one part barbecue, one part open jam, half part Renaissance Fair.
All parts beer.
Yeah, half of it's a Renaissance Fair, so people just show up.
And then just a beer rainbow connecting all of it.
That would be fantastic. Be like, I'm a Minotaur. Look at me. Watch me hoof this. I don't know. We'll figure it out because what we wanted to do originally it got screwed up by obviously
everything
being months and months and months and months. Well, maybe more than a year longer than what we wanted. Yeah. So there we go. That's it.
Well, at least we have some good news on that front, and looks like we do have a few more people rolling in. Looks like Janice and Metalhead Hippie popped in, and Charles. Hey, Charles.
What's happening? Rhodey's in here. Janice, Ferd
Burfel. It's a fun name to say.
Yeah. Oh, Jeff was asking free tacos. I'm thinking, maybe.
Maybe
I'm thinking barbecue though, because then we could do a guitar barbecue.
Yeah, if you hold it sideways and you kind of cradle one part of the bun a little harder than the other, it essentially assumes taco form.
It's taco-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you can't really combine taco and barbecue in a word that sounds. You just sound like you're having a seizure if you try to combine those two words.
Taquito.
Yeah, but taco barbecue, it doesn't work because of the O.
Barbacoa.
Yeah, but that's just a thing.
Barbecua.
Barbatacos.
That's
barbacoa.
Barbacoa. You're gonna have your shit.
So a barbataco. I'll have 3 enchiladas and a taco.
I would like to have some of that pico de gallo all over that there too.
Some of them tacos and quesadillas.
I worked in a restaurant for a long time, and I've heard people just murder shit. Quesadilla is. I've heard quesadilla more than once, and I heard pico de gallo.
Yeah.
I get some of that pico de gallo.
I'll meet you out on the pico de gallo.
That's almost annoying for me is when people fuck up in gnocchi.
Well, I'm sure. I mean,
because they go, "Oh, I'll have the gnocchis."
Yeah,
it's not how you say it. You don't say gnocchi.
Well, because you've taught me how to say it when I did say it one time at an Italian place. The waiter was like, "Thank you." Yeah. Which was pretty funny.
I went to an Italian place and they're like, well, today we got pesto gnocchis. And I go, dude, you work at an Italian restaurant. You should at least be able to say
One of them.
it right, you know? So.
Well, it's the G that throws everybody.
It's the GN. It's a gno.
Well, that's what I mean, but the G period just throws everybody because everybody wants to, G's a particular sound.
Well, it's like the guitars, the Magneto guitars.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was talking to the distributor who's from Italy. It's Massimo.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, it's a Magneto. You get the Magneto guitars.
Magneto.
I go, well, that's how you say it.
Right.
I go, that's not how is it supposed to be Magneto? And he goes, no, that's the way I say it. Because
the main villain of the X-Men.
Yeah,
Magneto.
Yeah, because he's Italian.
Yeah,
Magneto.
He was pissed off because he was Italian. So, like, somebody said gnocchi wrong.
Right, yeah.
So,
and they just turned into a tailspin.
Yeah, that's the origin story of the most famous supervillain of Italy.
Captain Pesto.
Yeah.
Evil Captain Pesto. And that's his whole.
Always laughs like that, regardless.
Oh, shit. Okay, what do we got? Well, Ben Coombs is in here. What's going on? Hey, there's Sean. Sean's here.
Oh, really? Wow.
So Sean was at the class last week.
Oh, okay.
So last week...
For a second, I thought you meant a different Sean.
No. So last week, Texas Toast Guys had another build class, and all the usual suspects showed up. Doc showed up, Doc the dentist, and then Doug Santaniello was there, and Sean was there, and Raul was there, and
Brian Duncan. Yeah.
So it was really cool, and we had a few nights where we all went out for some drinks. So the first night was the week before they actually started, and it was funny because we're drinking beer, and Chris from Odyssey was there too.
Oh, okay.
So we're all hanging out and playing guitars and just singing dirty songs, and it was a really good time. And but a lot of the guys were in there building cool stuff, and Sean built himself a cool BC Rich-esque type guitar.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So yeah, very cool stuff going on last week over at Texas Toast Guitars, who are also by chance part of this whole guitar primetime thing that we're doing.
Yes.
On Thursdays. So, yeah. So what else we got here with?
Alan was asking if what happened to the trees since I guess before we roll into the pedals. Okay. He was asking what happened to the trees that were giving us such grief. The trees of grief.
So who asked? Alan?
Alan Aldridge.
Oh, if you guys get the parking lot green light, what happened with the trees of woe?
Yeah.
So okay. So we had to go back and forth with the frickin' forestry department.
Yes.
Okay. Back and forth.
People.
Yeah, the tree people. Back and forth with the trees, and finally we told them, we have to get rid of these. People are gonna bump.
Yeah, there's literally no more space, and it's more of a hazard than not.
Yeah. We can't.
Yeah, so we would like to keep them, but yeah.
Yeah, we want. It's not like I want to just gonna willy nilly chopping down trees. It's not my thing. But we needed for people to be able to back out and park, and it's not even the ideal situation. We had a compromise on what to do because they wanted us to have 8 or 9 feet of planting area, and we're like, no. So we were able to compromise with 6.5 feet.
Yeah.
Which is still more than what I wanted to give because, to be honest, I still think we're going to run into problems. But, yeah, we got to deal with that. So we got to put a tree in and a possible shrubbery for the forestry department to be happy. A real nice one.
I was gonna say we should we should get the action figures for the Knights of Ni and try to set them up near the shrubbery.
And then maybe get a mini Stonehenge.
Yeah,
just to
complete the whole.
I could make a mini Stonehenge out of concrete. Why couldn't we just?
Oh yeah, just make some little blocks.
Make it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we're going back and forth with the forestry, and we finally had to get rid of the trees because there was nothing else to happen. And so getting rid of the trees that they don't want you to get rid of, you get a fee.
Yes.
Fine.
Because everything has a fee.
Everything has a fee or a fine. And that was to the tune of $3,200. So to remove 2 trees in the city of Denver cost us $3,200. And so when she tells me that...
Not including the removal, that was just the right to remove them.
Right.
To secure the right to remove them.
So as I'm shitting my pants talking to this lady, because I'm like, really? $3,200. I go, all right, well, me and my buddy will go there on this weekend and get it down. She goes, oh, no, you can't take it down. You have to have a city-approved arborist
Right.
take it down. And I go, you gotta be effing kidding me, really? So there's another $1,100.
Yes.
So basically it costs us $4,300 to chop down 2 fucking trees.
Yes.
And I still got to put another tree back in there because that's
To replace one of them. Yeah. That was the agreement. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. But
so it's just like the city's just nickel and diming us to death, and then there's fees to register and record stuff and all that. So, who asked the question? Alan? Yeah. So there you go, man. So very expensive tree removal is what just happened.
Yes. All right, yeah, I think that's it for the questions. We probably could roll into the pedal demoing, unless you got any other topics of the week. Anything else even? I don't know, did anything really happen in the world of guitar this week? I don't feel like anything major popped up this week that I can think of.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. This week has been quite the whirlwind of stuff going on.
Well, yeah, I definitely feel a little out of the loop on a few things. But yeah, I can't really think of anything in particular we've been missing out on this week.
Yeah, so, I don't know. But while I got everybody's attention, or nobody's attention, whatever. So next week, we have the guys from Black Star coming in. So we got Colin from Korg and then James from Black Star are actually coming out. They're going to come here. We're going to do a live stream, and we're going to talk about the new St. James amplifier. Well, they're not that new, but the St. James amplifiers.
Well, there's the new iteration, though, right? Weren't they doing
we got the head version. Yeah. We also have the new power amp pedals.
Cool.
So we're going to be looking at that stuff. We're going to be looking at some of the ID core stuff as well. So it's going to be pretty cool. We may start. So for those of you that are interested in watching some of that. We may start that early. So we might start at 3 and then go to 5. Or we're going to start at our normal 4 and maybe have to go a little long. I don't know.
Yeah.
We just don't want to step on the other guy's toes. But the truth of the matter is if anything's going to happen, we're the ones.
Yeah, we'd lose the audience.
We'd lose the audience and not those guys.
Yeah.
So.
But yes, it'll be kind of cool to have a longer stream with some guests. So. It'll be good.
And they play guitars and all that shit.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll be sure to get beer this time because.
Yeah, we'll get some beer and we'll probably try to doll this shithole up a little bit.
Yeah.
Instead of making it look like a dorm, college dorm, because this might go up on the wall next week.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because this is going on the building.
That's true. We're finally getting closer. If anything, we need another one. I was gonna say, we got to talk to David, see if he can get us another one. All right, well, I think that's... Oh, Metalhead Hippie was asking real quick if we had any, and we actually do. I'll bring one maybe next week. We do have new T-shirts for the new building.
Yes, we do. So those will be available.
We've actually had them ready for a very long time.
We've had the T-shirts for.
Yeah, every time I open that box, I'm always just like, oh man, it smells like hopes and dreams in here. Yeah,
it's been like 8 months.
Yeah,
I think those shirts have been done for about 8 months or so.
Yeah,
that's how long we've been.
Yeah. It's because every time I open them, I'm like, oh man, these are so cool, and I can't tell anybody or show anybody hardly, except But anyway, we're finally getting there. So, if that's it, I guess we will go ahead and move over to doing some of the pedal demos real quick. I'll go ahead and switch some of the audio over, and if you guys have any questions in particular, let us know. I think right now we're gonna start with the Aurelius from Earthquaker. For some reason, I guess bringing Electro and Earthquaker on the same day was a bad idea because my tongue just keeps rolling over both of them. Because it's like I want to say Earthquaker and Electro at the same time. But anyway.
Alerthro?
Alerthro.
Urethra?
Yeah. Like Hank Hill, you got a narrow urethra. Alright, I think that's it. I'll go ahead and switch the audio over if you want to check your tuning one more time before we switch over. Oh, and then just for anybody that's wondering, we will have the Strymon Volante on just for a little bit of, just a slight echo and a little bit of spring reverb. All right, you good, Mike?
I'm good.
Okay. Let's see. 5, I guess. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
I actually really like that. That's pretty cool. So it's a for anybody wondering, because I think Ben was asking if it was like a fast rate chorus. They bill it as a tri-chorus, which I believe means you can kind of get it from a real narrow, like pretty normal chorus to that weird bizarro shit you had kind of going on for a second there. Because like when it got all weird and like super wiggly, that's when I think the width of those choruses gets a little further than like a standard one. So
yeah, because that was
pretty cool.
A little
though.
funky when you went all the way to the left. I like that. I like the middle position sound a little bit more.
Yeah, almost had like you said, univibe phaser kind of.
Yeah, it kind of had a univibe, more of a univibe kind of feel to it.
Yeah, I'm not normally a chorus guy, but I actually feel like that had a really wide range for a chorus.
And that had, like you said, it did have some. It felt like there was some motion in it.
Yes.
Too,
yeah.
So it was like chorus and phaser.
Phaser and yeah, that's good. I actually really liked that one. It's funny because I think Eric said that too. Eric's not really a chorus guy either, and he was saying he actually kind of enjoyed that one. So yeah. No, if you're in the chorus market, definitely give this one a look because
for Earthquaker devices.
Yeah, it's their new one, and it's weird. It released, but I felt like I guess because it released right during NAMM, even though it didn't release on that. Like I think it got overshadowed in that whole mix.
Yeah, it was right kind of before it.
Yeah,
and I think it just got kind of effed in the process there, but it's good. That's a really good pedal.
Yeah,
I dig that.
Well, and for anybody wondering too, I thought this week I'd throw the hot cake in there. It's one of my favorite drives, so we went ahead and threw that in there, and it actually sounds really great with the rev. I thought that was a good combo.
That's a really good sound. And when we kicked that on, I'm like, that's nice. Yeah, well, that's nice.
All right, so we will go ahead and switch over to the Electro Harmonics Lizard Queen. I'll probably grab my C caster, and I can keep you guys entertained for a minute while I pop these pedals out. We probably should mute. Actually, you know what? I can just do it. I can just do it with this. Yeah. Yeah.
Lizard Queen. You know what I mean. Your tail grows back. Every minute. Go. Sorry. We might get a copyright violation or some bullshit. I don't know if Zucks is clamping down or not. What's funny?
Yeah, lately I think lately they've been easing on it because for a while it was getting to be where content creators and YouTube guys and stuff were getting so contained and so restrictive that they were having a hard time even making videos.
Well, I got a ding for something, and I'm like, the problem is they go, you're in violation.
Right, but they don't tell you for what
and
or where.
And they never tell you what it is. Like,
yeah.
They won't tell you what's the picture or is it a song? Like,
right.
What is the violation? Like, what's the problem? And they don't say. So anyway.
Oh, gotta say too. Is it in the camera or no? Oh yeah, because I forgot that's on such a delay.
Yeah.
That's not gonna focus. Never mind. I think it's one of the cooler looking. Like obviously they went for more of a retro look, even for the new one. Yeah,
right?
Yeah. I was gonna say even though they went for a more retro look, I think they really got it well with this one.
Yeah, I think it's a cool graphic.
Yeah.
As far as graphics go.
Oh, actually, here, this one will come in handy again. Oh no!
Yeah.
Board move.
Careful. Don't need to trudge tie. Oh, Janice Lala said she got a copyright claim on Turn the Page.
Oh, of course. Is that?
Bob should just be happy you got them to getting the money.
I know. Well, it's like Metallica already resurged that song more than it ever would anyway, so it's like he's probably getting double royalties at this point. Okay. All right. So yeah, anybody unfamiliar with this one? It's just basically the JHS Electro Harmonics team up that they did recently. They bill it as a octave distortion, but it's only calling it distortion because it's kind of in the theme of the old Big Muff, which used to be labeled a distortion before fuzz was the more common term. And to me, the octave, I don't know. It doesn't feel Octavia-ish. It kind of feels honestly like the same octave we have in the Demogorgon, which is a little more in that Fox tone machine, where it's like you almost get like a slight gated sound with the octave coming up. So anyway, we'll roll into that, and I'll grab my Seacaster here in a second. But Ike will start, and if you guys have any questions or want to hear it with anything, just let us know. And actually, let's maybe not have the hotkey on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what? This thing's freakishly loud too, so let me start with minimum first.
That's my boy, Blue.
All right. Well, actually, that sounded really good. I was actually pretty happy with that. Especially, and see, that's the first time I've tried it with anything other than E.
Yeah, I think it sounds really. It sounds pretty killer on the low end.
Sorry, bud.
In that lower tuning. So.
Yeah. No, it sounded really good.
LPD's dropping in. Lawrence, what's happening,
cool.
man?
Speaking of Lawrence, I thought I heard he was going to go back through some of those limited runs here soon. Is that something along those lines?
I think I got an email about him reissuing something.
Yeah, I thought
So
like
if,
one
if
of
you're
the
still
limited
here,
runs.
then yes.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say,
my
yeah.
answer. If I didn't email you back, sorry. It's been
It has been
the last few weeks
crazy.
have been 2-3 weeks have been absolute chaos. So I think I emailed you back, Lawrence. If I didn't, then I'd be interested in whatever is going on.
Yeah, because we always like your stuff, and it's always good. So
Yeah, we actually need to get some 74s in.
we really do, because I've actually had a hard time not having that one around. So
Yeah, because that's a go-to.
yeah, that one's kind of a staple in the shop now. So. So Brad Guitar Miller, did you already answer him?
No.
Did he mean the Lizard Queen, Brad, if you're still in there?
I believe so.
Okay, if you meant the Lizard Queen, we do still have a couple left. We need to go ahead and get more, because they're only $99, so
Yeah, so
it's stupid good for what it is, to be honest, but
Yeah, and if you order today, you can get this one that we played.
yes.
It's all
Some Ike sauce.
Yeah, it's preloaded with whatever shit we just played.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in there.
Preloaded with,
Yeah.
with Sabbath and
And whatever garbage I was doing.
Yeah, and my own stuff in there. But anyway, no, it's a really good pedal, and actually it stacks really well. It's not,
You said yes to Lizard. Yeah.
Okay.
Get one while the getting's good.
Yeah,
Because I think Doc just chimed in, and I know he wants one too. So
Yeah, which I think we're getting down to our last few of that first order, so we kind of wanted to see how it was before we committed too heavy.
To more, yeah, because we've made that mistake before.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, this sounds great. We'll get more.
Yeah.
And then we get them, and they sit for quite a bit.
Yeah.
Or
Well, it
longer
depends.
than what we want. Everything always sells.
Yeah.
It's just they might sit longer than we thought we're going to. So, yeah.
Yes.
But say I want to say hello to Doc because you're in there. He just popped in, better late than never. Brian wants one too. All right. Well, if we don't have them right now, well, I know we got.
I was gonna say, if you guys go to the
one.
site real quick. No, we have two. I think we had one over at the shop, and I grabbed one. I think we maybe had one more in the back. So if you guys do want them, get them like right now, because like I said, we aren't really, and we do have a weekend coming up, and I don't expect them to survive the weekend. So
I'll put an order in. I'll look at our EHX and order.
Yeah. Well, what's nice is like for anybody who has played our Demogorgon is extremely similar. I just feel like the Demogorgon is maybe a little more. Well, I don't know. That's arguable. I feel like it is a little more flexible, only because this one is a fixed fuzz. Like you can't change the amount of fuzz. You can only like saturate it on the other end, or throw something into it to saturate it. You can't really get like more fuzz. So in that regard, I guess I feel like I still like the Demogorgon. But for anybody who doesn't want to splurge for a Demogorgon, I would, if you want one that's similar, this one would get you at least 75% of the way there, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think the whole crew is in here. Doug Santon Yellow's in here, Doc, Brian.
Oh, the
except for Raul,
the whole
he's not
toaster
in
class.
Here, but Sean's in here.
Ziggy just really committed to my foot.
I think we got everybody. Oh, Dastardly Dave. We're missing Dave.
Oh, okay. Well, he might pop in.
But he was saying that his work schedule or something doesn't line up like it used to.
Okay.
So that's a thing.
Okay.
Because he was like, "Hey, I'm really sorry. I just need when I went to the Texas Toast thing, and I'm like, man, don't worry about it. We get it. Then I'll watch it after. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Honestly, I appreciate it because like I know some we do have a few people that don't like watching the replay because they don't get to engage. Because like that's the only thing that's kind of twofold about doing the live stuff is like I know we have because like a few of the guys that have come through have told me that before. Like they'll rewatch them, but they usually watch better or have more fun when they get to be in the chat, which I get.
Yeah,
because then you feel like you're included, especially because honestly we're still nice and small, which we're trying to get bigger, but at the same time it is nice because I mean I know we do miss some comments, but for the most part we get to actually interact and engage with you guys. Whereas if we had 100,000 people running through there, we wouldn't see anything. So
right, it'd be a ton of stuff going through.
Yeah,
that's all right though. All these guys that are here with us,
Yeah.
At this stage of our...
Well, yeah, those are you're the people we'll
Yeah.
actually remember if the channel ever gets big enough. Like, you're the only ones we'd keep talking to,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. We'd actually answer your questions
Yeah.
instead of the other guys.
Yeah.
Or you guys get to come and hang out and drink beer with us or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, yeah.
Well, I think that's what we need to do is, like, next time, like, Doug...
Oh, next time those dudes are here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, next time Doug, Doc, Sean, anybody,
Yeah.
like, comes into town, like, if you guys could carve out a little bit of time and break away from the Texas Toast thing, you should come out and hang with us, and maybe we could do a group review of some shit or
Yeah.
something.
Grab
We
some-
can get Doug we can get Doug to sing, because Doug sings. Because that was part of the thing at the Upright Lounge when we were there.
Oh, yeah.
Doug was singing, I was singing, Brian was playing. Yeah, we had a blast. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it'd be good. Be a good hangout, and especially here, because, like, here we can actually hang out. At the current spot, we would not be able to do that. But here we'd actually be able to have a room to do that type of stuff in, which is nice. I do need to come. Yeah, I've been to the Upright. It's just been a while, and I was gonna come last week, but my back's honestly been a disaster all week. So it's finally halfway normal again today, which was nice.
Yeah, I told the guys when we were all at Odyssey, they're like, "Oh man,"
Well,
they were
yeah,
very disappointed. The guys all wanted to
Well,
meet you.
I did. I
then,
meant
you
to,
know-
and I had intended to. And honestly, if it had been like right after work when I was still standing, I might have been able to do it. But like by the time I got home, my back was it was a wreck after this weekend. So
Yeah, it was funny because I was like, it was almost 6 o'clock, and I texted Matt, and I was like, "Hey man, let me know when you guys are headed over to the brewery." He's like, "We're here now." I'm like, "Okay, thanks for the heads
yeah,
up.
thanks for the
You're
yeah.
supposed to text me
Yeah.
before you go." So, but no, it was all good.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I'll definitely Odyssey. Well, I've been to both. Obviously, it's just been a little bit, but yeah, I do need to come out to
There
when
was
they're doing
schnitzel.
more of that.
There was schnitzel.
Oh yeah,
I've still never had schnitzel, but it's just a cutlet.
yeah.
So, but it's like I'm used to Italian cutlets, so I don't know. And then RJB said he's going to Italy next week for a long overdue vacation. Oh, wish I was
that's
going
cool.
with you.
Yeah.
Can you bring anything back? Yeah. How about a 35-year-old Italian woman that knows how to cook and has a sense of humor and is very nice
35.
and likes
Is that
musicians?
for me or for no? I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Come on, man.
I know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah.
Let's
I know. I'm kidding.
I have to have something to keep me young, right?
Yeah. Keep you spry.
Right. It ain't gonna be this business. That's for fuck
Yeah.
sure. Somebody I need. Yeah, because then she'll just keep me on my toes. I'll be like, oh shit, what did I do now?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the
The less English she speaks, the better. That would be good. Yeah.
so you can just make hand gestures.
Yeah, it's just going to be a lot of this.
Well, at least I know
Yeah.
most of those already. I can get by.
This,
I can
you know,
get by.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, or-
hungry. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that one's the good. That's
Yeah.
that's the normal one. Jake still doesn't use it right, but
I know he's trying so hard.
he's
too.
trying so hard.
I
to
know.
use it.
Yeah, he really is trying so hard.
I
with that
told
one.
him what it means
Yeah.
and how you use it, but he still doesn't use it right. But
Well, it's
That's
kind of
okay.
it's that it covers that space in between what the hell and fuck you. It's like right in between.
well, it's not really an FU. It's more.
Well,
just
yeah, but
what
like
the
what
fuck
are you doing? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
What is this? What is going on?
That's what I'm saying. It's right in the
Yeah.
middle. It's like the
And you don't
the
have to say a
PB and J
word.
of what the hell are you doing and fuck yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to say a word.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is awesome.
Yes.
Other than that, I don't know what else I wouldn't expect anything from Italy.
I'm sure there'd be some awesome like chocolate and stuff, but
Well,
it would never get
anything
to us.
would be like
yeah.
food.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You
Like it'd
know?
be and but none of that would get to us successfully. So
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know. If you happen to go to a cool guitar store,
actually, yeah, I'm kind of curious
like
what
a
would that be
sticker
like
or
there.
something
yeah.
like that would be
Yeah,
really
some
kind of cool.
actually some stickers for the new shop would be cool.
Yeah, we'll put their stickers up here and something like that. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, start some pen pal stuff with the shop in Italy.
Well, we got the guys from Red Sound.
Yeah,
The designers from is it Sicily?
yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah.
Well, it was just fun. I thought it was funny because he's like, "Hey, you want espresso?"
Yeah, but what's funny
You
is
want
like
and he opens
it's
the thing and
so
goes, "That's the first thing I
well,
packed
it's so
is
uber
espresso."
Italian that you ask, and it's even more so that they
That they
had
had
it.
it.
Yeah,
That I got a
yeah.
that I got an espresso and a pastry.
Yeah, it was borderline assumed to the point that both parties expected it, and it was there.
It was
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Very awesome. All right, well, it looks like we got about a minute left. So let's wrap this up so we can hand this over to our fellow guitar dudes over at Texas Toast Guitars. After you go over there and hang out with them, go check out Dylan Talks Tone. And that's going to be it. Let's get this last little bit. Okay, I'll see what it says. Maybe I can find a music store. Yes, I'll see if I can find it. That'd be cool. Yeah. That'd be awesome. I mean, don't go out of your way, dude.
Yeah.
But we appreciate even the
that you even thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Remember, though, next week we are going to try to do a longer stream with the dudes from Black Star. So if you guys want to check out any of the new Black Star stuff or hear any of it, we are going to try to make that work next week.
Yeah, we may start at 3. So hit the bell, hit the thumbs up if you guys are still here. What I'll do is I'll put a thumbnail up as a placeholder for the live stream next week, and that'll signify whether it's going to be 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, whatever the case may be. I know Janice had to leave. I wonder what stream she's going to. I don't know if she goes to Texas Toast or she got a different one. Anyway, I think that's going to be it, right?
Yep.
All right, so we'll catch you guys and gals on the flip side next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the flip side of next week.
Flip side of next week is actually this week, right?
Oh, sorry, buddy.
So, anyway. Adios, kitties.